I am going to talk about the Jimmy Kimmel show and the Chinese protests that took place in the United States. I will not provide background information regarding this, but you can Google Jimmy Kimmel and Chinese protest. First, for the record, I am an Asian American, Chinese to be exact, Cantonese to be even more exact, like Guangdongyan. The Jimmy Kimmel comedy skit that has every Chinese up in arms was meant to be a joke and only a joke. I find absolutely nothing wrong with the joke. The fact of the matter is that I laughed when I saw the skit. However, I can understand why some Chinese will take offense with kill everyone in China. When I read about the Chinese protests against Jimmy Kimmel's skit, I said to myself, not a problem. If you want to protest, then you should exercise that right because we are in America, the land of the free. The land of the free. During a protest, Jimmy Kimmel came out and made a formal public apology and stated that he will no longer do such jokes involving children. While watching his apology, mind you that I am very good at analyzing intrinsic body language, Jimmy Kimmel was sincere in his apology. I saw nothing in his body language that would indicate otherwise. After Jimmy Kimmel's formal apology, I thought, okay, problem resolved. Now we can move on with our lives. Unfortunately for the Chinese, this was not to be. As it turns out, the Chinese and Asian community will not let this go and are taking political steps to make sure that Kimmel is terminated from his position as talk show host. This I have a problem with. Remember, I am Chinese. 广东人. I do not like what I see. I do not like what my fellow Chinese are doing. They should have let this go, but instead they resort to parading the streets like dinglings who lack grace and class. They look like petty fools who cannot take a joke. I mean, this is pathetic. Some Chinese protesters are chanting, we need to strengthen our bonds as Chinese people and fight against a common foe. We need to show our strength. We have been stepped on, discriminated against, and we're not going to take it anymore. And other Chinese nationalistic undertones. I would like to offer my insight on this. Number one, what common foe are you fighting? A comedian? An American? The American government and or corporation? If they are your foes, then why are you in this country? Maybe you should find an island and move there. Better yet, move back to China. I know what some of you are going to say. I pay taxes. I have a right to be here. Sure, some of you pay taxes. But let me mention this. IRS and tax agencies, you might want to pay attention to this. All, yes, I mean all, Asian businesses in Southern California, especially in the San Gabriel Valley, that only accept cash, will only report 30 to 60% of their earnings. The rest of the cash they don't report to tax agencies, they keep in safe deposit boxes. The waiting list to get a safe deposit box in the San Gabriel Valley is at least 2 to 3 years. This just shows how prevalent this is. This is tax evasion, a criminal offense. Number two, you have been discriminated against, and the white people are racist, and you have tolerated enough. Chinese are some of the most intolerant people I've ever met in my life. And this is coming from a Chinese. You refuse to date other people outside your race, and when an Asian American girl do date someone outside her race, the Chinese community will ostracize her as damaged goods and immediately brand her as a low-level slut. Forever. I mean, forever. Most Chinese refuse to eat lunch at work with other ethnic groups, other than fellow Chinese co-workers. I work for a Fortune 100 corporation, and I see this every day during lunch. The Chinese do not believe in diversity. Let me repeat myself. The Chinese do not believe in diversity. And comparing Jimmy Kimmel to Hitler? Are they insane or just stupid? Jimmy Kimmel did not give the okay to kill 1 million individuals. Was anyone killed as a result of his joke? No. There's no rationale in their thinking whatsoever. So yes, the Chinese are overreacting beyond normal rationale regarding this issue. Let's look at this globally. I can name 3 neighboring countries and 1 city that would love to have China disappear: Taiwan, Japan, Tibet, and Hong Kong. I won't speak for these countries and cities, but I can speculate that they want China to disappear. Thus, the only thing these protests are showing is that the Chinese have no grace, no class, and have complete lack of forgiveness. I am utterly embarrassed and ashamed to be Chinese. They have proven their point, and Mr. Kimmel has apologized. Mr. Kimmel, you don't have to apologize to me, however, because I know it's a joke. To the Chinese community, let's stop being petty and move on. It's a joke, nothing more, nothing less. Get over it.